is all about. Our charge d'affaires, Mr. Sadowski, will present everything for you, and then we will proceed with the second part together with our colleagues from the Ukrainian Embassy, from EU Delegature, and from Kavaki Cinema. We will present you the idea of the Polish-Ukrainian Film Festival Spirit of Freedom, which will take place this weekend. And the event will be preceded with a lunch. Also during the lunch, small discussions and interview with the director of one of the movies which will be presented during the festival will be available.
I am the Secretary of the Embassy. Welcome everyone. So as my colleague Krzysztof told you, I would like to tell you about the priorities of our current presidency in the Council of the European Union, and then we'll proceed to discuss our invitation to you to visit our country. So our motto of the presidency is Security Europe. Also you can see the logo, which is everywhere in this room. We decided to tackle the topic of security in 7 different dimensions: external, internal, information, economy, energy, food and health.
The spirit of freedom. First of all, I would like to welcome our guests and colleagues from the Embassy of Turkey, Mr. Yildiz Vilchinkas, and the manager of the Kavaki Cinema, Mr. Okan Inhan. Well, we will start with short speeches by our esteemed guests, and then we will proceed with the lunch and group discussion. We also have a special guest here, a Ukrainian director, Mr. Vladislav Deva, who is ready for an interview, and will be happy to discuss with you all the issues you may be interested in. But first, I would like to invite Mr. Radosław Sadowski, Charge d'Affaires of the Embassy of the Republic of Poland, to introduce the idea of Polish-Ukrainian Film Review.
Thank you very much once again. Welcome to the Polish Embassy. We are very happy to host you here. Welcome all journalists. Our special guest, Mr. Deva. Welcome to Ankara. Also, I would like to welcome my colleagues, Charge d'Affaires of Ukraine and the Deputy Head of the EU Delegation and the Manager of Kavaki Cinema. We invited you today to share with you our idea, our project, the Polish-Ukrainian movie that we call Spirit of Freedom, that will open tomorrow at the Kavaki Cinema in Ankara. The project is done with the support of the EU delegation and of course the embassies of Ukraine and Poland. As you know, like 24th of February, we noted the 3rd anniversary of the Russian aggression on Ukraine. On Friday, we will start the screening of Polish and Ukrainian movies, and tomorrow we will have the opening at the Kavaki Cinema. My colleague Alexei will tell you about it. I would like you to, first of all, to come to the cinema to watch the movies. We choose them like with care, and they're really good. First of all, we will have the first movie will be screened tomorrow, 28th of February, Friday. Title is Under the Volcano. Then the next day, 1st of March, Saturday, we'll show 2 movies, As It Was and The People. And then on Sunday, 2nd of March, again, screening of 2 movies, Taste of Freedom and Sniper, the White Raven. Of course, the main topic of this movie screening is freedom, is the fighting for freedom. Of course, this is the context, it's still the context of the Russian aggression on Ukraine. But for this review, we would like to show you how our Ukrainian friends, they are fighting for their freedom with, of course, like big support from the side of the European Union and the EU.
Yeah, Krzysztof, Władysław, dear colleagues from the media, thank you so much for coming. We are very glad I'm here also with my colleagues from the embassy, Bogdan and Adli, for helping us a lot in this event from our side. We are very glad to be here today, and very grateful for the opportunity to present our joint initiative, Spirit of Freedom. And in my opinion, this name of the event, this initiative, tells by itself. It's about freedom, first of all. And this special event will highlight the resilience and strength of my people, of Ukrainian people. This is the first aim of this event. Second is the power of solidarity and the unity of Ukrainians, Polish, and all EU citizens in this very challenging time in the history of Ukraine. Through a series of films that dear colleague Radek mentioned, we will take you on a very powerful journey into Ukraine's reality. In the reality about the facts that are happening right now in Ukraine, and offering a glimpse into life in Ukraine during the war. It's happening already for 3 years from the start of full-scale invasion from Russian Federation. And we also have to remember that the war started 11 years ago when Russia invaded and tried to annex Crimea. These 5 films that will be screened next days will tell you the stories of survival, the stories of hope, and indomitable spirit that defines Ukraine's fight for its freedom. And this is the most important thing in this story. And I'm very grateful for the support from Polish embassy, from the European Union delegation for the unwavering support and contribution to this event.
Alex already said, I mean, really, films are stories, you know, and the stories about people, about the families, about the emotions, about the culture, about the dreams that we have, you know, and the fact, you know, that we have a chance to have here at Film Festival, you know, which will show the people in very, very stressful situations, people coping with the war, people still managing to defend the freedom to the Turkish audience here. I think it's a good moment to reflect what really happened in the last years and what is still happening. And maybe before I say a few words about European Union support to Ukraine, and we are really, as European Union, we are definitely the biggest backer of Ukraine these days, despite what you might hear from at Fox News, you know, on US radio waves. Let me also say that we incredibly admire Ukrainian people for their courage, for their bravery, for their resilience. Yes, we are helping as member states, you know, as free nations, but you know, without the Ukrainians who are doing, I think, incredible effort really to resist this brutal aggression. I mean, we would not be here still, you know, in a free world. So I think you know, the way European Union tries to help Ukraine these days is there are many different tracks. I mean, there's the humanitarian track, and we have nearly 4 million Ukrainians in the European Union member states, especially women, children. We also help, you know, Ukrainian military to fight on the front lines. I think by the end of this month, the European Union helped to train more than 75,000 Ukrainians, you know, who joined the military force. We're also helping, of course, Ukraine to survive these brutal attacks on the infrastructure, the energy infrastructure now for years, which is being, Russians are trying to basically dismantle it and destroy. We're also trying to, you know, to help the state, you know, with providing some of the additional revenues for the budget. But I mean, I think, you know, you have to take this support into some kind of perspective, you know, because we are supporting, but don't forget that Ukrainians are doing an amazing job in terms of reforms and doing it in a light speed, I would say. You know, they reformed the military, they reformed the judiciary. As Turkey, Ukraine today is a candidate country, doing, they're probably even starting, the negotiations on the first thrust of this year. So, and Ukrainian also is integrating in European single market. We all know that Turkey has a strong customs union agreement with the European Union, and we have a very vibrant, record-breaking trade. But Ukraine is also heading this way. I mean, our trade with Ukraine is also, European Union is also partner number one. So, saying all that, I mean, you have to understand that this is all happening at the time when you have 2,000 kilometers front line, which Ukrainians have to defend, and also, relentless attacks for the last 3 years. So, our support, European Union support, will remain. Our commitment will not definitely is unbreakable, and I think we are fighting, if you like, and helping Ukrainian not only for the sake of safeguarding Ukrainian freedom and its territorial integrity and its sovereignty, but we are doing also it for the future of Europe itself. Because it's this war is really defining how the Europe and European Union will look like in the future. So we're doing it also very much for ourselves. And if the aggressor is not stopped today,